Hi there.
Actually, now that I come to think about it, where the hell's my tools at? I think they may still be at the prank zone, but I don't know. Maybe in here, hopefully? Of course, can't be hopeful in this world. But anyway, I do have the two tools that I need. Two tools, and I think I'm going to break this thing down and talk about what's happening in the world. So, I don't mean to be Debbie Downer or anything, but I've been looking for a job, and applied to a few, and I've been having, like, money gasms everywhere. Because I've never had a lot of money, and whenever I do, I'm kind of like, oh, money, spend it, and like throw it at McDonald's or something like that. And I've really come to the point in gaming where I kind of want to get a cool computer and actually invest some money in something, and that's a problem because I'm getting no money. So I've been applying for jobs everywhere, and that will mean I only have like 2 hours to not be sleeping or in school. So yeah, that's a thing. I still want to add to the video producing because I want to make more videos, and I want them to be kind of decent because that's a thing. And I've realized that everybody kind of has their own way of doing things, and whether that's gameplay or commentary or whatnot. And I could be a commentator guy, but I think mostly we have enough of those on YouTube and on this planet. So I'll continue to try and be funny and make all you guys puke. But I kind of want to get into doing some cool gameplays, and I want to get Battlefield 4 and be able to get a machine that runs that before the entire world knows of it and is like, oh, okay, it's Battlefield. I've seen it all before. Irashi, what are you doing? So I'm gonna be getting a job Subway or something. I may do something about that, but it's gonna be fun, I think. And I'm gonna do a bunch of gameplay of Battlefield 4, and you'll be able to watch me shoot people because I'm actually pretty good at FPS. And I think I want to do that in the way of after commentary, but you know, who knows. I also want to do montages. Montages are fun in all ways. And after, after Subway, and after I do the real job, I don't know where to find like a legit big job, and I want to do YouTube, of course. Everybody and their brother does, but it's obviously not possible from the get-go, or for most people at all. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like a little college kid that does not know how to find a good major, and he's like, oh God, I like science, and then there's agriculture. And that's what I feel like. I don't know. I mean, if I got to pick, if they were like, Shane, pick your dream job and live with it, I would immediately pick architecture. But I'm not smart enough, and I don't have the brain smarts to do architecture because I love architecture to death. But it's like math and stuff, and they'd be like, "What, Irashi? Get out of here!" And so I remember seeing some drafter job for people with only a high school degree, and that's fun. I really don't want to go to college. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the junior college, and I'm gonna become fancy. I'm gonna become a lawyer, doctor." And I'm like, I really don't want to. And I'm procrastinator. I'm very bad procrastinator. That's why, despite my love of making YouTube videos, they come out and weirdly they're like, "Oh God." I'm gonna get better at that, I promise. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for the jobular. And another thing that I would do in a perfect world is live in New York, as many of you know. But the thing is, I've known Niku Face, the other guy just minors, he doesn't make videos. I've known him for like 12 years now. And we're going to be roommates just so that we can cut rent in half because, you know, having the extra money from not having to pay full rent is kind of amazing. And the thing is that he wants to live with his parents, understandably. Not live with his parents, but somewhere where he doesn't have to fly over the entire continent just to be able to be like, oh fire, don't. He didn't say oh fire, by the way. That was me orgasming everywhere. I'm sorry, that's gross. Fire, don't burn me. And he wants to live somewhat near his parents just so that, you know, he could be like, Thanksgiving time, feed me. And I would love to be that way too, but, you know, eventually I gotta move on. If it was up to me, I'd move out the minute. Oh God! That's why we play with music. I would play out the minute I turned 18. That's when I would get my own house and stuff. And I want to move to New York, but he doesn't. Maybe someday we'll get Sway really drunk and yeah, and eventually get him to sign a contract to go to New York. Because yeah, I think that'd be fun, and also be a lot of fun to do vlogs and stuff like traveling there. I don't know. I think doing vlogs, being like, I'm on the airport, gonna bomb everyone, that'd be fun to do. And yeah, I want to get into vlogs and stuff, but to be honest, I really just want to get done with high school so I don't have to look at it anymore. I'm just done with school in general. I've sunk 12 years of my life into it and it's getting old. And that's why I'm not going to the JC. For a moment, I thought I was actually going to Expression University because me and Niku for a while had a passion for, producing content. That's why we do YouTube. But we were going to make a TV show, and we still might do something related, so I don't want to throw all of our plot out there. So, yeah. So that's what we wanted to do. We were thinking about going to Expression University, which is a college a few miles from where I live. And it's pretty much like a really fancy animation producing and video game creation thing. And so, yeah, that's a lot of fun, but it is more expensive than my mom's entire salary to go for one semester. So I'm like, yeah, how about we don't? I did her. I'm chatting while I'm recording. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen. Boom. And so that's why I'm probably not going to go to the Expression University because it's expensive and it's a lot of work. I am very willing to work and work very hard to get a thing, but to be honest, if it's going to cost a lot of money, I'm not going to enjoy going, and it's no guarantee I'm actually going to get a job. Producing, I really don't think it's worth it. Hey guy, or does he have thorns? Yeah, we'll wait for Gabe. Apparently, here's a story, end of a story. I'll get back to the whole expression thing, but first I want to explain this while I still remember. Last night, the whole server went down, and I just got done playing with the guys, Tag and Sass and all them, and my Skype gets all spammed up, and I'm like, what happened now? And apparently the server went down, which wasn't a problem. I was just going to pop it back up, but the thing was, it's like, beep, beep, supreme death. I forget the exact words, but it had something to do with supreme of death, or something like that, overlord of death. And to be honest, I thought I was going to get hacked because Nico always talks about this one really rich guy on Steam. He's not a very good person. He's a jerk, and he's kind of like, me, my life sucks. And he's been talking like, I can hack you guys. You better be my friend. So Nico's been like, oh, he's going to tell his father, Gabe Newell, and Gabe Newell will sue us for all our dollar money. And I'm really not worried about it. But anyway, yeah, he's worried about Averja hacking him, and I've never thought that hackers were really a thing because, to be honest, with people like the Oxcast and Tobuscus, you would think they would be primary hacking targets. So I was pretty convinced that I was not going to be hacked any day soon. So why did I come in here? Dirt. I'm a dirty boy. And also, Dirt, where you at, doll? Where you at, doll? I know how to look at my thing. There we go. 13 Dirt. Look at you. And so I was kind of like, okay, are we getting hacked here? So, turns out, I checked the Twitter for MC Pro Hosting. I very recommend them. They're really cool guys and got a nice server here, as you see. And I thought we got hacked, but I checked the Twitter, as I say, and actually they're just doing some scheduled maintenance. And in the process of that, I'm like, what's going on here? Because I didn't know. That's why the whole thing was like, I'm dying. So eventually, I'm like, oh, okay, just some host migration. Don't cry, everyone. And that turned out pretty well, actually, in the end. But apparently, Gabe has lost all of his player value. And for all those people that don't know what that means, it pretty much is his inventory, his experience, pretty much everything that had to do with Gabe, despite, not despite, what's the word? Other than the things that he built in the Minecraft, because everything works. And so yeah, that's a problem, because he lost all of his experience and all his tools and stuff. So I have a few ways to actually do that again. I could just hack it in for him. I could be like, yeah, sorry Gabe, but you lost your things. And hacking is a really iffy subject. I have like 5 tangents on this video, so sorry. And I don't know how I'm going to give his stuff back, but it'll happen anyway. So that's that. Server went down for a while because of scheduled movingness, and apparently they got better servers or more servers, and that's that. So, okay, back to expression and all those things. Well, my plan is if I could get things working, I would get one of the special airport passes, or however you say, and make it so that it would be very cheap for Niku to head back to his familia whenever Thanksgiving or other situations should arise, so that he can go very cheaply back to California whenever he needs to talk to his parents and be like, I tripped and blistered my toes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And we would live in New York, and we would have we'd do vlogs of the attack of New York, and we'd like be like, oh, we got a new computer, we got a new place, server tour, niggas cute. Just kidding. Don't tell him I said that, he'll kill me. And yeah, so he's gonna get boned, by the way. Don't yell at him, please. And yeah, a lot of fun. So that'd be a perfect world if all that happened. And I really want to go to New York because I love my family to death and all that. But I've had shared a room with my little brother for years and years, so I'm kind of ready to get out of here. And with my mom working nights and my dad being all blind and stuff. Oh, it's a downer story, I know. Yeah. So I think I can't wait to get my own place and have fun. It's gonna be a lot of good times, and I can't wait to actually be able to have my own place, because one of the primary reasons that I'm not able to make all the videos is because my house is, I got this desk and that's it. Because my little brother is up in our room and he's kind of being like, RuneScape, talk about RuneScape, and he's being all like obnoxious and he's yelling at me and stuff. So yeah, hard to record there, and whenever the parents are down here watching football or anything, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I just really can't wait to get my own place. And the blacksmith has been completely destroyed. I accidentally misclicked and now it's gone. What the hell, man? It's almost like I had a whole segment for it. So, yeah, I've been having a lot of thinking to do, and it'll work out eventually. And hope you guys are cool with whatever. I'd love to do YouTube as a thing, but right now it's just a hobby. And I'm not going to be the guy who hoards you guys for subscribes and likes. Yeah, I mean, feel free to, of course. But yeah, I think at this point I just do this because it's fun, and probably will continue to do that. I don't expect to wake up and have 10,000 subscribers. But before this video does end, despite it being a small one, I don't know, I do want to be saying that I do have some series planned for whenever I either get free time or whenever I get the new place. But the new place is going to be for a while. My birthday is in like 6 months and something like that. I'm too lazy to count. And then I'll be able to get my own place and be like, yo, record 24/7. But right now I only have like 3 hours a day to do anything because with Subway and all that. I'm working at Subway. Well, I'm trying so hard. So hard. And yeah, eventually that'll happen. But the new series that I plan is I really want to do the Seal of Heroes. And Seal of Heroes has always been dear to my heart, and while watching Game of Thrones and hanging out with all these guys with all their inspirationists, definitely going to do Seal of Heroes eventually. It's definitely going to be a thing, and I think you guys will all enjoy it, and I'll really enjoy making it. The plan for Seal of Heroes is once I get a job, whether that be Subway or otherwise, and I will be able to pay for a new server. And that will include Grapevine and the Grapevine website, because I have to pay for that too. And I want to get a new server up and have the Seal of Heroes. And despite, I keep on saying despite instead of other than those words. I don't want to have it only to be Grapevine people, because I love Grapevine people to death, but I need kind of more roleplay expertise and builders that are better than me. I mean, it's hard to find nowadays. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think if I got on the Minecraft forums and recruited a whole bunch of people to actually be hardcore developers on Seal of Heroes along my side, I think we could have something really crazy going, and it'd be a lot of fun. Another thing I'm trying to do, not really a series, but trying to build a few games here. I've got inspiration for one to do on my own, but I'm doing one in collaboration with a whole bunch of real-life friends, and we're going to call it Boombox Heroes. You're basically a zombie that you're a good guy, that uses his boombox and causes zombies to dance, and we're going to be traveling through time, so that like in the 1980s we're going to have like smooth jazz and the zombies are going to like dance to that, and then when it gets up to modern time we'll have like dubstep, and then like maybe some other stuff whenever it gets to the future. What's the word? You guys are all going to hate me for forgetting this. It's the very sci-fi one. Daft Punk. Yes, Daft Punk for the future one. Whoever was screaming at their screen telling me Daft Punk, thank you. So yeah, those are the plans. Game, Seal of Heroes. I definitely want to do more Grapevine. Definitely want to do some Battlefield 4 and other gameplay-oriented things, so you get to look at pretty lights while you listen to my ugly voice. And yeah, I think that's a little good update for you guys. And apologize for all of the lack of video. I don't don't mean to be that guy who's like, oh, sorry, my life sucks. But, yeah, just been busy with Subway and school and real life stuff and mom and pod and Raw. I say Raw, being my little brother Ryan. He needs to get me a Pop-Tart. Also, before I go, I'm walking around again. I don't know what to do. I was only planning to make a blacksmith and tear it down and then be like, yay, video over. The Game Guys is a thing. Don't laugh at the name. I came up with it at the last second, and it's not an official name, but it's kind of just a bunch of people that do things. As you saw, we did a Dead Island video. That's not all the Game Guys. And there's about 7 of us, including Niku. Me, Niku, Sass, Tag, and Tag's 2 friends. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, expect a lot of different videos coming out. I know you guys love the Minecraft. Oh, Hexit too. I have a lot of Hexit. When I first met Hexit, I was convinced that no one was liking it because it seems that every server or every series that I do rather never gets any views other than the Grapevine, the review stash, and whatever else people seem to like, which is nothing. And I figured Hexit was the same way. I remember getting low views, but apparently Art Junkie and Wub and people would be like, hey Irashi, where's the Hexit at, boy? What you doing? And so apparently you guys want that, or at least those 2 do, and I can make it for them. And whoa, God, lag, get me in there. Oh, fire already ran out. So I'm gonna be uploading Hexit, so you'll hear all that noise. Don't mean to waste any more of your time. Hope you guys didn't get too bored in this video, but it's all helpful information, I promise. By the way, a lot of things that I've been hanging out and watching is stuff from Gamescom, so Gamescon, Battlefield 4, The Divisions, and a whole bunch of other things that I would talk about but don't have the rights to. I want to do some like trailer freaking what do you call it? Breakdowns? Yes, those are the words. I want to do server breakdown, but it seems like I wouldn't have the legal right to, and maybe I wouldn't do a good job. But I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of cool games looking out. Definitely YouTube Gamescom 2013 and watch all the different conferences. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've been here for long enough. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my face and whatever YouTube video that I decided to actually, well, show you there. So, I broke down a blacksmith, and that's fun, right? Right? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.